Okay, everybody. What is going on, my party people? You see what I have in front of me here. This is Final Girl. I've been getting a lot of feedback about the first video that I made, so I made a couple of changes here. Small ones, because I still kind of generally like the setup. But we're going to try what might be my favorite scenario of all time. That would be the Intruders at Wingard Cottage. Now, this is a scenario that is a shout out to movies like The Strangers, as well as You're Next, and a whole bunch of these home invasion type of movies from a group of random people. I've already done all of the setup necessary here. I've set up all of the terror cards. I've got the board set up. I've got the Intruders ready to go. Today, I'm going to be playing as Heather. Heather is from the Insane Asylum one with the Nurse Ratched character. I drew it randomly on the Final Girl app because I didn't want to put my finger on the scale. I said, whatever the app gives me, that's what I'm going to be taking. So I did a random draw, and I ended up with Heather. So here we are, Heather versus the Intruders at Wingard Cottage. We are here. Let's get this stuff set up. There we go. Everything is a little bit off camera right now. I tried to make it so that way you could see the main play area just a little bit better with the Intruders' abilities, as well as the terror track, as well as the map. I tried to make the map a little bit bigger and hopefully a little bit better lit this time around so you can see it a little bit better on your screen. Hopefully you're watching it on a giant screen at home. And I am gigantic to you. Roar. Anyway, Wingard Cottage, we're right here. It is the first turn. I drew the first event right here, and that was called Getting Resourceful. I drew that off camera. Crafting requires one less time, which is actually a good event. That's good for me. So the items that we have in place, we've got at the boathouse, we have the energy drink, we've got a fireplace poker at the shed, and the garage has a map. I am starting right here. All three of our killers are starting in the corner, and all of the victims are a lot closer to them than they are to me, which is not an ideal way to start this right here. Now, I'm really eyeing that fireplace poker up here at the shed in order to just try to really do some damage right there. If I happen to come across a baseball bat or a knife or something, maybe I'll try to make one of these other items, or a shotgun, because there's a sawed-off shotgun here, as well as a snare if I really need it, but I don't think so. My record against the Intruders is pretty solid. It's not guaranteed, but it's pretty good. So, saying that out loud, I'm about to get absolutely stomped out of my mind. Here we go with the very first turn. I start with my 6 action cards right over here. I got a couple focus, couple walks, weak attack, short rest. I haven't thought about it. I really all my effort went into doing the setup, and I haven't thought about how I'm going to play this. You know, somebody told me after my first video, after all of those dumb mistakes I was making, that when you're on camera, you play at about 80% your total capacity. So anything I do, that's the 20% that, trust me, I normally get right. Here we go. This does kind of feel like a nice turn. The Intruders are cool because they kind of come out of nowhere. So my horror meter starts at 3, off camera. But it is starting pretty low, so I don't need to worry about a whole bunch of horror getting out of control right away. So I think what my best bet here to do is, let's see if we can get a couple early saves right here. So we're going to go ahead and use a walk to start us off over here. Standard 2 dice. Here we go. There we go. Oh, how about that for a first roll? A 5 and a 6. That's going to be 2 successes, which is going to move me up to 2 spaces and take down 1 time over here. Pretty solid. Where we want to go? Well, I think we want to go where the people are, just like Ariel. 1, 2 is going to put us right there. Getting into that shed, probably a good idea. I'm going to try to walk 1 more time. Gosh willing. I don't expect the dice to stay with me like this. They never do. Hey, there we go. Perfect. That's an absolute failure. I am going to take the damage over here because Heather has a couple of... when she saves people, she can get some hearts back. So I am going to lose 2 time. I'm going to move 1 space. 1 space. I'm interested in the shed. We can just bang that out right now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take one of these people with me up into the shed and prepare for next turn. I'm going to hold on to all the other 4 cards, I think, but that's not true at all. I'm going to drop the short attack short attack. Weak attack and short rest, 20%. So I'm going to move my time back up to 5 again for when I draw cards. I'm going to grab a sprint, I'm going to grab a search, and I'm going to grab a close call just in case something goes wrong. And I'm going to pair that with the 2 focus. I'm going to try to grab that poker and get some people out right away. That's my notion, at least. Is it going to work? Probably not. These 2 guys here. This is gross. Oh. Glad these symbols are on these dice. It does make it a little bit even easier to see. Boop. Reset the time back to 6, and let's see what happens. All 3 of our killers are going to swing at the air. I like when they swing at the air. That seems pretty good to me. Terror card. We're just going to flip it over and put it here. Oh, boy. They have amphetamines. At the beginning of the killer phase, the killer with the lowest health recovers 2 hearts. Honestly, I'd rather get it now, when there's not going to be a whole lot of recovery to happen, because the first damage I'm going to do is going to be right off the dark power. Honestly, they didn't move. They didn't do anything. That's a stellar turn as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to open up right here by doing a nice search of the shed, looking for that fireplace poker. Well, let's go ahead and use that close call for 2. Because that's another turn. See, as soon as I rolled 2 stars to begin the game, I said to myself, well, now I'm screwed. All right, well, if I could throw away 2 cards, which I will, I'll throw away these 2 focus cards. So I'm going to take the top item, and I'm going to take the fireplace poker and get it right into play. Boop, boop, ba-doop. And that's going to cost me all of 1 for a total of 3 because I used the close call. I'm going to put the fireplace poker here. It's like a knife. It's just a weapon that's going to do 1 extra damage every single time I hit somebody. And quite honestly, you want a weapon as soon as you could possibly get right here. So I'm going to go ahead and end my turn right there with 3 to go. I'm going to get back the 4 cards from the beginning, combine them with the sprint that I already have. Since I've already got 1 sprint, that's feeling pretty good. I don't think I'm really in any danger right now. So I don't hate the idea of getting another search card and another close call and just sort of seeing what happens. More items is never a bad thing. Thankfully, at least I rolled a 3. Y'all are, if we do this series long enough, you're going to see me really, really roll terribly. Dice hate me. You should know this walking into it. Dice hate me. I'm going to go ahead and see. All the killers, it's now their turn. They're going to swing at the air, and then they're going to flip it over. It's too good to be true. Oh, let me grab a thing here. I'm going to flip it out. To tell us which of the killers is in the lead right now. So it starts on top right there. And the top guy is... Who's the top guy? Oh, Horseface. Horse. I know they have real names, right? Anyway, the way that these terror cards work with these guys is you're going to look at this little K symbol and go up or down, and then you're going to basically move around, and they're constantly going to be doing stuff. So I get a Horsey, who's going to make a move action of 1 towards the most, so he's going to walk right over here, and he's going to try to kill somebody. Hey, but he doesn't, because there's nobody there. Then it's going to move up 1. So now we have Smiley guy, Knifey guy, not Baghead. Baghead's in the middle, I know that. That's right. Perfect. And then he's going to move and do the exact same thing again. So now the 2 of them are sitting here. They haven't killed anybody yet, so that's a big plus. We are going to bump our terror by 1, though, so that's going to put us a terror of 4. Okay, they're getting closer now. I don't really care for that, but the plan hasn't changed. I'm going to start this entire turn here. Move this back up to 6. I'm going to try to search. And once again, I'm going to have to use another close call because, dice. Yes. Here we go. Well, that's a little bit better. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to eschew my weak attack and short rest in order to get the top card, top item in my space. That's going to be a total of 3 time. Not ideal. But here we go. And I get a knife. Okay. Well, now I'm dual wielding here. I got a knife and I've got a fireplace poker. It's basically the same item. So I guess if I somehow lose one through an event or something, I don't know if that's even in there. But if I do, I'm covered. I'm safe. We're going to sprint now. Because I'm a glutton for punishment. Ideally, we're going to get these 2 souls out. Or we're going to roll another double clutch fail. Another 1 and a 2. So we get to pick losing health. Well, I may as well take this one. I'm going to lose a health. I'm going to lose 2 more time. My turn's going to be over, but at least I get to move a space. Let's bring them both out here. Actually, we're going to leave one back in the shed. Maybe want to get one of the killers in there and just have him get stuck. Oof. Dice, not my friend so far. I'm going to hold on to these 2 walks. I've got all of 1 time left. I'm going to get the 2 focuses back. So I'm actually going to dump 1 walk for 1 time so I can grab the other sprint. And hope I can start rolling a little bit better, because this is going to be a pretty ugly one if I can't get anything done at all. This might be a record. I should have never said that I'm successful usually at this one. Oh well, here we go. 2 of the same weapon too. Not ideal. But let's see what goes on here. Everybody swings at the air. That's what happens. We draw our terror card. Okay, here we go. Somebody's getting murdered. We're on Smiley. I'm sure they have real. I know Baghead. Baghead's the one I know. I think I've said that already. He's going to rocket as close as he can to the most people. So he's going to go here where there are 3 people. And yeah, he's going to take one out. Whack. That's going to up this here, which is immediately going to up my terror up to 6. Oh, I forgot about that. So we're on the verge right now. We're then going to switch back up to person at starting base, to our friend Baghead. If there are no victims on the board, place the active killer with the furthest victim, which would be the guy in the shed, I think. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There are two that are 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, this one's 2. 1, 2. I'm just trying to see right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's either going to go to this one, weirdly enough, or this one. But it does say furthest victim, so I'm just going to fudge it a little bit and put him here in the laundry room, where Baghead's going to claim 1, 2. Where are they coming from? They are officially in the house. They're in the laundry room. And he just slammed somebody's head into the dryer, killing him. At least they're done right now, but they're starting to move fast. And if I can't get a move on here, we're gonna be suffering. So first off, we have some panic rolls to do because the people are gonna be scared. They just watched one of their friends get whacked. They're gonna go 5 and 1. 1 into this square, 1 into this square. No, not a great deal. That guy's running straight into his death. And the one here in the laundry room is going to go, oh, now I'm getting the 6s. Awesome. No, that's great, guys. He's going to run into the garage and hide behind the washing machine or something. I roll 6s and 5s here. Yeah, no problem. Anyway, it's my turn right now. We got to make some moves. We deeply got to make some moves. We're going to sprint. Whoa. There's some moves. Okay. We're just gonna take the 2 spaces. The person who just escaped watching their friends get murdered, I gotta walk with you. 1, 2, we're gonna escape them. We're gonna use this to... Heather's gonna bump the terror level down by 1 to 5, and I'm gonna get 1 of my hearts back. That seems like a smart thing to do right here. That is gonna use up 1 time. I think it would behoove me to focus a little bit right now. Let's see if I can just crank out 1 success. Give myself some breathing room, and of course I don't. Of course I crap out again and roll a 1 and a 2, which there's really nothing to be done about it. I'm just going to lose 2 time and nothing's going to happen, and that's basically going to end my turn. I'm going to try to go for a little more next time. I have 4 to work with, so I'm clearly going to grab a sprint, and I'm going to grab 2 close calls. Total cards in hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're in line to hopefully do something a little bit more next turn. Get some moving around, get some people off the board, see what we can do. But before all that happens, stab at the air, stab at the laundry room air. But this guy was dumb enough to run into here, and he's immediately killed. So there's our third moment right there. Let's see what the terror card gives us. What happened while we were gone? Place 3 new victims at the boathouse. The boathouse now has 5 people in it. And then an event happens. Oh, boy. Well, I guess it makes sense that since we did get a fishing trip as the setup line, so I guess it makes sense that there were 3 people out on a boat. What happened while we were gone? New event. The loser boyfriend is here. The victim furthest from you is the boyfriend, who has been secretly helping the killer. Uh-oh. The boyfriend cannot be targeted or killed by enemies, but you may attack and kill him. If you kill the boyfriend, you actually get to lose 3 terror and do not increase bloodlust. Well, let's keep it real. He's going to be one of the guys who just came back from the fishing trip, right? From the boating trip. We'll go ahead and put him over there. The loser boyfriend into play. Secretly helping the killers. Not cool, man. I got enough to deal with these 3 and these dice. Loser boyfriend, help me out. Help me out just a little bit. Anyway, it's my turn right now. I'm going to roll a sprint, hopefully. I'm going to jam a sprint right here and see what happens. Okay, not the worst thing in the entire world. I can throw some cards to really make this happen. So we're going to throw short attack, weak rest. And we're going to throw a walk and a focus at it. So I can move 3 spaces right now. Try to get him in the house. I'm just going to get this guy up. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, sir. I'm going to heal back my other heart, so I'm back to full health again. I'll just get out somebody. If you can get out somebody while you can. That cost me a lot of cards to do. I wish I could have at least gotten 2 people out instead of 1. But we're gonna need to rocket our way over there to that boathouse and start pulling people out ASAP. Okay, that's a lot of people at the boathouse. So I've got five right here. I think this would be a good time to just go ahead and pick up my other focus. I'm gonna throw away a walk. That's gonna put me up to 6. So I'm gonna grab the sprint card and I'm gonna grab the retaliate card, just for inevitably when one of them ends up in my square and starts to attack me. So we're just gonna alternate sprint cards and see what's happening and work from there. The killers all swing at the air. Still good. Oh my gosh. We were passing by and thought we heard a scream. Placed 2 new victims at the porch, which is actually really nice for me. I swear these are random. 1, 2, just show up right next to me at the porch, right next to an escape. Plus terror goes up by 1. Plus we get an event, another event. I love events. Another way out. Place the boat in the token in the lake. Oh, okay. Place the boat in the center of the lake. So let's pull out the tokens. Let's find the old boat. There it is. And the neighbor in the family room. The neighbor has the keys to the boat. When the neighbor is on the lakefront, they and up to 3 other victims on that space may exit and be saved. The neighbor in the family room is blue. And unfortunately, the lakefront and that's wonderful, except for the fact that entire area is covered in killers right now. But the good news is that's 2 turns in a row where they're not moving, they're not killing. If I want to keep drawing those, that'd be great. So this is kind of crazy, though, because we've had 2 and 2 of our 4 terror cards so far. You're going to end up with the 10. You're going to get about 7 and 3. 7 killer terror cards and 3 location terror cards on average. That's what I found to be true. In any case, let's take advantage of something good that happens. We're going to sprint right now. Okay, there's 1 success. That's really all I need. 1, 2. We're going to save 2 more people right here. So we're going to lower that terror level 1 more. Take it right down to 5. And then we're going to... Yeah, let's move 1 space right here. We could tempt fate a little bit. Not a ton. We're going to go ahead and try a focus here as well. I really don't like the idea of terror getting out of control against these guys. and dropping me to 1 die. But, you know, I'm me. And so there's 2 more fails. So let's just drop time 2 more and then call that the end of my turn. I'm going to get back my 5 0 cards, which puts me at a total of 8. I have 3 more cards here. I'm going to grab a distraction card and try to use that to deal with some of this terror, because it can get out of hand sooner rather than later. Trust you, me. Good job, Dice. You're really MVPs this game. Okay, we've got a loser boyfriend. We've got another way out. We got the neighbor. There's a lot going on right here. Anyway, all 3 of them swing at the air and hit nothing. Oh, here we go. We're not going to make it through the night. Baghead is going to move 2 spaces. Oh, jeez, oh, Pete. Well, it's the neighbor. And then he whacks the neighbor. Well, there goes the boat keys. I wish we could still find the boat keys. Wouldn't that be nice? I didn't really have my hopes set on that anyway. But the neighbor card is now on the play. And we're going to raise the terror level by 1. And now we're going to move up to the horse-face guy. Oh, boy. Horse-face guy is going to walk. Oh, boy. He's going to walk right into here. He's going to whack somebody, opening up their dark power, which is Maskophobia. Once per turn, when a killer moves into your space, raise the terror level by 1. You may not purchase focus while a killer is in your space. And we're going into the red zone on our terror over here. We've got 4. Oh, boy. Not a great card to draw. 4. Well, yeah, 4 rolls. So, inexplicably, only 1 person thinks to run out of the boathouse. I guess I should roll a die here. On a 4, it's the orange guy. It's not. So, boom. Everybody else is gonna, like, hang around the boathouse. Maybe he's got him back up into a corner, and only that one guy was the one who could make it out. Either way, yuck on top of yuck right now. Thankfully, I have that distraction card, which should... I gotta set off some fireworks or something over here. Yeah, that was way too calm. That card was probably coming. So we're gonna open with a distraction. We only got 1 die to do it. That's a fail, except I'm going to re-roll 1 die with my focus, which is also going to fail. So I'm going to use my other close call to re-roll 1 die, which will succeed. Oh, okay. So we get to go -2 horror level. Or I'm sorry, 1 success. 1 horror level. And 1 time. So we're up to 7 time. All our close calls have been used. It's getting real uncomfortable right now. I'm gonna have to do a walk action right here. There's 1 success at least. So I get to move 1 space. What's in the garage? The map. Well, I need to rescue 1 more person. I'm going to take a shot and try to get over to that guy. Let's walk 1 more time. We're all down to 6 now, because we were at 7. Okay, we got enough to succeed there. Short attack, weak rest. To move very slowly 1 more space and go down to 5. Okay, a lot of cards. I'm going to pull the focus back up into my hand. I'm going to grab a sprint. I'm going to grab another distraction. Got a couple focuses in my hand, too. So, with any luck, well... No, they're definitely going to raise it back up again to full. So that being said, I should probably... I'm going to ditch... Well, I can't, because I used both of my close calls last turn. Okay. I'm just going to have to take a shot and not roll a 1 or a 2. So we all know exactly what's about to happen, right? I know what's about to happen. Anyway, the killers go. Whack. He kills another one in the boathouse. Terror is going to go up by 1 into the red zone again. Now we're going to draw our terror card. Minor dark power. Oh, boy. Coordinated attack. They're going to get extra moves and kills every single turn until I got to go up and stab somebody, basically. the end of each killer phase, resolve the following effect. And wouldn't you know it, it's the end of the killer phase right now. So we're going to go up to Smiley Guy, who's going to move and stab. Well, there's more this way, so I'm sending him that way. He is going to kill that guy. And it's starting to get a little hairy. I got to make some moves right now. Let's try the old focus. Well, there goes that die. It was probably going to be bad anyway. Okay, well. Oh boy. It's a lot of cards here I don't want to get rid of. I should have done this the other way around. Well, I got to get out of it. So I'm going to have to throw away my focus and distraction. I've got my sprint and my retaliate. I've got 2 dice to do it. I really need to get that last guy off the board. Oh, here's the deal. I didn't roll for my victims there. Run away. And they still don't want to leave. Unbelievable. Do I try a sprint here to get that guy off the board to trigger? Yeah, I think I do. I think I take a shot. Oh, I can't take a shot, though, because if I don't roll a 5 no, I got to wait. I have to wait. Nope. I'm going to be smart here. So I'm sitting right now on 5. I'm going to get 4 cards that are free back. I'm going to grab a Furious Strike and a Close Call. We're going to try to walk up and slap one of them and try to get that extra piece out of the way. Ugh. It's going to be really bad. I really need that distraction. I'm not going to take the Furious Strike. I'm going to take the other distraction in both close calls because I can't roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in my hand. And we got to start making moves right now. I mean, this is it. We're up against it. Killers is going to swing and kill this guy. Everyone in the boathouse except for the loser boyfriend has been killed. I can run up and kill him. That'd be pretty good. Let's flip the terror card. Come on, man. Okay. Crap. Who is it on right now? Okay, it's on Masky. Masky's going to walk here. He's going to kill somebody. We're going to pop 2 terror. He's going to pop up again. And then he's going to kill a second person. Discard the next terror card. Oh, boy. They are... I mean, that wouldn't have been great. And now we're going to move up 1 to Baghead. Who's going to go... He's going to walk 3 spaces. Well, he's going to walk 3 spaces to me, right? Yep. 1, 2, 3... And he's going to take a swing at me. But I do have the retaliate card. So it's only 1 die. Oh, boy. Well, we got to do it. We're going to try to do this. It's, of course, a fail. Close call. I do not like what's going on here. Another fail. Another close call. That's a success. Okay. So, reduce the attack by 2, so I still take 1. I'm going to do 1 damage, I'm going to do 2 damage to him, and I'm going to take out that coordinated attack. But the damage has been done. I'm running out of people to get off the map here. I'm sitting on an unholy amount of terror. Let's put these here so I don't accidentally buy them again. And here we go. I mean, look, I got to throw this distraction down and just don't roll, what I roll. Oh, hey! Okay, small miracles. We're up to 7. Terror's going to go back up to 6 again. My distraction was successful. I got to run the sprint here to try to get my friend off the board. Okay, if I throw away 2 cards, I'll get there. A walk and a short rest seems good to me. 1, 2. We're going to get 2 extra time out of it. -1 for the sprint. So that's going to put us at 7. Heather has now saved all 6 victims that she needs to. So she flips over. When attacking, for each 5 or 6 on my initial horror roll, I may re-roll one of the other dice and then add, oh boy, add a damage to my attack for each star in my final result. We want to stack dice. We want to hit hard. We're sitting on 7 damage right now. We're going to get back 2 focus cards. Terror can only go up so much more. Once you get into the end game, well, I take that back. When they walk into my square, terror is going to go up. Usually you're pretty safe from terror by the time you get to the end game. Not so here. Not so here. I've got 7 right here. So let's... What do I have? I got 2 focus back. Probably going to want the walk, although they're probably going to come to me. So I'm going to take a distraction card, and I'm going to take a furious strike card. And I just got to move, and I got to get out of the way. I am not in a great place right now. I'll go ahead and say it. My plan may have been flawed, maybe. Definitely, the dice gods really want to teach me a lesson on this stream. So here we are. Coming up to the end game, quite honestly, and I don't feel prepared for it, which is, you know, not a great spot to be. Here we go. Okay, Heather, come out swinging now. We're going to start with Mr. Baghead in the middle. Well, everybody's going to swing, but this guy cannot be killed. So that's fine. Loser boyfriend, I guess allegedly would panic. Just a really quick roll. 3, yeah, he's going to run out here. Probably looking for me, honestly. There's 1 victim left on the board way up there in the shed. Still up in the shed after all this time. We're going to draw the last terror card. If there are no victims on the board, there we go. We're going to move the killer up 1 to Horseface. This guy right here. Horseface is going to go towards the victim. 1, 2, 3, but he doesn't get there. Well, that's something at least. We're going to move the terror back into the red zone again. Although I got an answer for that in a second. And it's time for the finale. Here we are, everybody. Hunt, sweet hunt. Each killer is going to do an additional damage. They're going to move twice and stab, and then move up to the next killer. Oh, that's nice, though. So I'm not going to have to deal with them. Okay, each one's going to hit harder, but they're only going to keep going 1 at a time. So I might be able to outpace them at this point. Let's see what happens. We're in the end game now. Well, I got to throw up a distraction. Yeah, of course. No. I got to do it. It's going to cost me 4 time, but I'm going to 4 time to at least get rid of that. I'm going to walk up 1. Throw away 2 cards. Yeah. I'm going to walk up to my loser boyfriend, and I'm going to weak attack him. Show me. I need a 5 or a 6 here. There it is. Show me some karma. I'm going to take a damage point myself, but I'm going to kill the loser boyfriend. Drop him right there. And that's going to recover 1, 2, 3 terror. So at least, here's the deal. If I go down, I took that fool down with me. And I did feel like, with everything else, the fates would be on my side with that roll. It was a little risky, but what else are we going to do? I still got sitting on a Furious Strike. Terror is now under control. I only have 1 point to deal with right here. So my best bet's probably just to grab a close call. And come what may. So we've got Horseface over here. Well, this is actually not the worst thing that could happen. Horseface is going to walk up to here. Is going to kill this last guy in the shed, thus clearing the board of everyone but me. I am the target. And we're going to go up 1, which means we're going to go over here. We know who's activating next, which is going to be Masky right here. And Masky right here can move 3 spaces on his turn. So if I can. But if I walk in there and I slap on Baghead, he can just hit me right back. But that will prevent Masky from coming down because he's got to go 3. There's no way for him to get into my square that turn. So that saves me a terror at least, although I'm still getting a hit. But I might, okay, here we go. I got a plan here. This might not work, but I got a plan. We're gonna walk. Walk in the subway. Okay, game wants to reward me. I'm gonna walk right here into Baghead Square. And we're gonna slap him with a furious strike. Come on, Heather. Let's see what happens right here. Okay, 2. I'll use it. I don't have any stars, unfortunately. Oh, this counts as a star. These 2 flip this one to be a star, which means I get to re-roll this one. Show it to me, baby. There you go. Okay. So we're going to hit them right here. Terror's going to go down 1, down to 2. This is very good for me. We're going to hit him for 1, 2, and then 3, 4 more points of damage. So we're going to kill the amphetamines. And we're going to do 2 points to Mr. Baghead. Although, wait a minute here. As I'm reading this card, it doesn't say all killers. It just says 1 and then move up. Which means the one that's in my square isn't necessarily... He's stalking me, but he's not necessarily hunting me. Let me just see if I can get some reference points on that. Yeah, because this later one here, this other one says all killers on the card. Can we get that in there? All killers, which means, yeah, he's not going to automatically swing and hit me in his square. I can now manipulate this extremely well, potentially, because I know who's going to move and who's not going to move. Who's hunting who now, Intruders? Baghead is going to stare at me with that big dumb look on his face, drop missing 2 of his health. I'm going to sit here with a total of... I walked, so I've got 5 of these to take. I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4 of my free cards. I'm going to grab... Ooh. I'm going to grab a sprint, a guard, and a close call. That's 5 points worth of cards right there. We're going to put these back. Y'all, we might just be cooking now. We might just be cooking, because here we are. It is now Maskey's turn. Maskey is going to walk 3 spaces. I mean, he's probably going to run around. 1, 2, 3. Let's face facts. They want to try to get me like that. And then that's it. He has... Oh, no, he gets to move twice. Never mind. He's getting in my square. Ow. Ow. Terror's going to go up by 1. Oh, I thought I had it all figured out, and I was wrong. He is going to hit me for 2. I am going to throw up a guard card. Because I don't want to get hit. Okay, that's 1, maybe 2. But 1 is enough to reduce it by 2. But he's going to hit for 4. Oh, no. 4 could become 2, which puts me at my last health point. Which is not a great place to be, even for the +1. So I am going to throw... I may as well just keep them in my square, honestly. That way I'm not bumping that terror up anymore, and they're only going to be hitting me 1 at a time, but they're hitting like a truck. So I just got to try to massage this as best I can. A walk and a focus to ignore all the damage on that card. I mean, I don't think I have a choice in the matter. We got to get that lower, though. That's going to go to 4. I need to lower it by 3. That's not great odds of that. So here we go. It's now my turn again. There's no point in sprinting. I can't get more than 6 away from them, right? Oh, and this goes up to Baghead. There we go. So I may as well throw a weak attack at Baghead. I got 2 dice here. Let's see what we got. 1 hit. Okay, because I got 1 hit, I get to reroll the other one because I'm Heather. Oh, I did it wrong last time. I don't know. For each 5 or 6 on your initial horror roll, not that you flip it up by 1. All right, I cheated a little bit, so oh well. I'm getting killed anyway. Good mistake for those of you who saw it, though. I'm definitely going to dump a focus and a sprint on that one to give myself 2 stars. I understand it now. But that is going to hit him for 4 damage, which potentially kills him. Because he's only got 4 health left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's flip it over all together. Here we go. He is still alive with 1 heart. I really, really wanted him to be dead there. Not gonna lie. Thanks, game. That will end the turn, though. He stands up, right back up again. So, we are now sitting. Not great, but not the worst. We have, we didn't use anything, right? Yeah, we only attacked on our turn with a weak attack at that. So we're sitting on 6. We're going to get back 2 blankies. Well, I think the Retaliate's got to come into my hand, which leaves room for another 2. They're only going to hit me 1 attack per turn. So if I can just keep rolling good and hedging the dice, I can put myself in a good place right there. I think I need to grab this other close call. That's kind of a waste of a card, though. I'm gonna grab a guard instead. And just have it for next time. Let's put all this stuff back. Oh, do I have an attack card of any kind right now? Oh, I have the Retaliate card. Okay. That should be okay. That will allegedly allow me to kill Baghead on my turn. He might kill me too, but we're gonna see what's up. Okay. Baghead has taken his turn. He is going to attack me. I am going to turn around and play a Retaliate card. Could use some big successes here. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 successes. Now the dice are turning around. That is going to ignore all the damage from the attack, hit him for a total of 5 damage. He ain't coming back from that one. Baghead goes down. There we go. He didn't hit me. We are going to move up to Horsey, who's still up here in the shed, hanging out, having a good time. I don't think there's anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There's nowhere I can go that I could stop Horseface from getting to me. Oh, I may not purchase focus cards. I don't have one in my hand right now. Okay. As long as there's somebody in my space, I can't get these access to these focus cards. There's always a bunch of little stuff that you're going to mess up. And you know what? That's okay. You know why? Because it's a solo game. You know who's mad about it? Me. Only a little bit. And that's okay. I would have played it differently. Anyway, Retaliate's been used. Great. He's going to come down and try to hit me. I already have a guard card. I may as well just play a short rest. Okay, it's turning all around now. I'm getting 2 hearts back. Didn't take up any time at all. And I've still got 6 right here. So I'm going to be able to pick up my 2 freebies, not my focus. Okay. So I've got 6 points to deal with right here. I mean, quite honestly. Well, we're going to take the Furious Strike. Which leaves 2. For the sake of argument, I'm going to throw away a walk card, and I'm going to use that so I have 3 points to go. I'm going to pick up a guard and a close call. And we're just going to see what happens. All right, Retaliate, my good friend. Just hang around, baby. Hang around. Okay. So, it's time. They're coming out. He's stampeding like the horse face he is. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's coming out. Terror level goes up by 1. Hopefully not to go up any more. Can Cannot pick up focus cards. It might be worth it to walk out of there just to get those cards back. Interesting. Okay. Well, he's going to try to hit me for a whole lot of damage right now. I do have a guard card, and I am going to play it. Dice, you just keep doing you. Not what I meant by that. Okay. I have a close call that I could throw at that. Why did I say that out loud? Okay, one success. I'm going to have to take one success on this. One success is going to reduce it by 2. That's something that at least I can survive. I lose 2 time because I use the close call to re-roll both dice. Okay. Okay, friends, my turn right now. We're going to turn around. We're going to Furious Strike. I mean, we're going to do it on Masky because he's the next one to act. We could really use a nice shot here. Come on, double star me, baby. Single star. I may re-roll one other die. Okay. I think it behooves me to spend 2 cards to turn that into a double success. And so, boop. So, we're going to reduce the terror by 1, down to 3. We're going to hit him for 2, 3, 4, and 5 with the Fireplace Poker. It's enough to drop him down to his final health. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now that puts me in a oh, I don't have an attack card. Okay, good. I thought I had my weak attack card, but I threw it away for the Furious Strike. Okay. Here's the deal. That's okay. And now I'm going to get extra dice in order to try to do absolutely everything else because he's on his final hit right there. I think I actually missed out on some extra dice when Baghead was down to his final hit. See, I cheat myself too. One of these days I'm going to play a game absolutely perfectly, and that day is probably never. So here we continue. That's going to be the end of my turn. I'm not feeling terrible now because what I'm going to do here is I've got 4 points to deal with. I'm going to grab these 2 cards, walk in short rest. I'm already sitting on a guard. I should grab this Retaliate card because I don't have Furious Strike right now. So Furious Strike, weak attack, walk, guard. I've got to Retaliate. I've got a close call. We'll see what happens. That hopefully puts me in a good place right here because Masky, I now get 3 dice to play my Retaliate card. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I gotta do it, right? Yeah. I can't just, no, I die. I die if I don't do it. Okay, great. Reduce the attack by 2. I'm down to my last health right now. But that is going to do enough damage to potentially kill Masky. Who? Yes, it is blank. He is gone. 2 down, baby. We're just fighting on the front porch, hitting people with cars. It does move up here to Horseface. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Masky. Here we go, Horseface. Now it's fighting. I'm gonna need to make that guard roll, basically. So here's the deal. It's now my turn. I got 6 life right here. I can't pick up the focus. I have a guard. I have a close call. I have to get the other close call. So I need to pick up some cheapy cards. Best I got. I'm going to pick up a... That doesn't really do anything. I have to pick up the close call for 1. Got to pick that up. Without question. I'm going to get 2 freebie cards. Great. And I've got 6 points right here, so I am going to pick up another guard card and a Furious Strike card. Take my shot right here. Yeah, just got to end my turn right now. can't do really anything better than that. I'm kind of low on cards. I've got a lot of time that I can buy new cards. I have to make every success on the planet against this upcoming attack roll. I have to put myself in a great position to do so. It's the best chance I've got, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. Horseface is attacking me. I'm putting down a guard card. I have 3 dice with which to try to save right now. That's going to be good enough. I got 1 big success. And I could throw away the walk. I could just go for it. Oh. I don't have a ton of cards to work with here, but I'm gonna oh boy. I could buy the retaliate card. I'm gonna throw away the other guard card. That's sort of why I got it, sort of. 2, ignore all damage from this attack. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We're going for him. We're going for the win. We're gonna try to hit him with a Furious Strike. With 3 dice right now. Okay. This is very good. I'm going to use a close call and a weak attack in order to turn one of these into a success. I get to re-roll this one because of my initial one. Perfect. That's 3 right there. So that's going to hit him for a total of, my Furious Strike right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the weapon. He only has 6 health. We're taking a shot. There's 5 hearts. This is the final token right here. We're going to flip it over. And it's blank. Horseface, dear Lord, goes down. And Heather, on the front porch area outside the house, has encountered all 3 of the intruders and slapped her way to ultimate victory with the fury that only Heather knows. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All 3 of the intruders have been killed at Wingard Cottage in a game that didn't feel like it was going my way until it was. Heather, you're the real MVP. This ability is crazy good for outputting damage. For each 5 or 6 on your initial horror roll, you may re-roll 1 other die. Add a damage to your attack for each star in the final result. Wow. And as you saw right there, we got 3 stars to end it. I did make a mistake earlier. I did draw a focus card earlier. Both of those things did in fact happen, but also I believe I did something that messed myself up too. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. This is by the skin of our teeth though. This is a very, very close game. And it just came down to the intruders cornering me. Or did I corner them? I think that's all I have to say. Thank you very much for watching. This is Final Girl. Heather's awesome. We'll see you next time.